thank you for coming and thank you for showing us your film. Can you first off tell me what your name is and your film, please?
My name is Mohammed Iskandar. I'm the director of Bloom's Across Border, the last film you saw.
I'm Matthew Lee, and I'm the director of Carnival.
I'm Richard Howe, and I did the showing around Lapland Trees, Carbon Neutral.
I'm Bailey Merritt. I'm a director and writer of Memories.
I'm Theo Rushaw-Jones, and I'm a Scruff.
Okay, thank you. So, what inspired you all to make these films that we've seen today?
Okay, first of all, I'm the writer, the director. Writer of the script, actually, they're not here, so they are Nina and Josh. They're the people who actually wrote the story and the script. Maybe I could say the reason why I contribute or join this production and make this happen is because the story that relates to me personally as a refugee. So that kind of grabbed my attention immediately when they pitched it on. It was like during a university assignment, so we have to do it, and it kind of tell a story that I kind of felt it a bit in a way.
Yeah.
So I would say in a personal level, that's the reason why I decided to make it.
Well, that is brilliant to know, and you've done really well, especially being a refugee coming here to do this. So, round of applause for that for you. I'm gonna go to you now. What inspired you to create your film?
So I've always been a massive fan of horror. I'll watch anything as long as it's got, blood and gore in it. It's really just something I'm very passionate about. Especially just hack and slash films. It's really up my alley. And the way it works is it was a student film, a second year at Salford, and the way it works for our first term is that our whole class, they can all pitch a film, and I think it's about 30 or 40 people, and only 3 of them get picked. So I didn't pitch the film, but the person that won, which is Tegan, pitched a carnival horror clown slasher film, and I immediately knew I wanted to go on it and I wanted to work. So I asked for the role of director, and I very fortunately got it. So I just tried my hardest, and I made it. I'm really happy with it.
Good. Be proud of it. Be proud of it.
I definitely am. It was so much fun to make. I had a lovely time on set, and everyone I worked with is just wonderful, honestly.
That is brilliant to know. Well done, by the way.
Thank you.
With my film, it's sort of the second in the series, because I made a film a couple of years ago that was showing around Lapland Mushroom, which was like a nature trail in Lapland, and that did well. I mean, it played at Push Festival and some more art, sort of documentary and nature festivals. That was more about the visuals, and everything was one take. Well, I mean, still in there, everything's pretty much one take, because I kind of like that sort of, with the inspiration from the beats, like Jack Kerouac and people like that. They wouldn't edit; they just would, one way that they would only do one take of things. But so with having shown it, I wanted this time there to be a little bit more science, a little bit more about a message. And also, I think it's important to show, because when we think of Lapland, we only really think of Lapland and the snow, and and there's many countries around the world that are known for cold, but they're also very affected in their summer months by carbon neutrality problems and climate change. I mean, all countries could potentially be, but it's also good to show other sides of the globe. Not what we're used to seeing. It's all Santa Claus and reindeers. I mean, there was reindeers, but I mean, they're just there all the time. So I just wanted to show it from another angle, and this time have a bit more science involved.
Well, thank you for sharing that. On to you. What inspired you for your film?
It was a master's project at Salford University, actually, and the idea was each film we were supposed to try research something, and it was violence in films. but particularly like the absence of it and how the audience can project like their worst vision of that kind of thing, and like it enhances the violence more than anything that I could have shown, especially at this kind of like level. So that's basically what I was trying to achieve, and through like the still images, they were supposed to reflect the memories of like the person writing. So that's like that.
You mentioned that you're both from Salford University. By the way, you've got to be proud of that, because someone last week has just been to Cannes and did a film course at Salford University, so you should be proud of yourselves that you go there. You need to be like bigging it up to your university, because you can strive from it. You're brilliant and you're going to go far. So don't think that you're just students or like this. I know that you can make a big difference. So don't waste this. You have got something in the industry. You are the makers of the industry. Don't forget that. Anyone else that is in the room that's a student as well. So well done, creating, and go for it. Just go for it, guys. Okay, you.
Mine was a uni project as well. It was like we had to make a personal film. I didn't really know what to do for it. Everyone else kind of had pretty solid ideas of like what to make. So kind of just like I'll just throw everything at the wall about myself, like my interests and my memories and stuff, and kind of just throw it all out there and see what happens. So it's pretty messy, but yeah, I think it kind of shows myself.
We've all got to start somewhere, and messy is good. That's what makes us, help us a bit more to get there. You've got to, because I was actually writing it down. It's like, are these home videos? And that's what I had in my head when I wrote it down. So that was really vulnerable how you've done that, and well done for showing us that. So yeah. So we're now going to ask, so get ready for this question. What was the challenging part of making your films?
Mine, I think it was the multiple locations. I would say that was the most maybe challenging, because we have to move equipment. We only 4 crew members. We did the film, so we got sound guy and cinematographer, director, me, producer. So that's the crew members, and moving them around location to another location. As a student, we had like a bit of like, I would say, trouble with like moving them to far, like walking to the park, like, and carrying us with us. I think that was probably the most part of it. Other than that, challenges, I don't know, like make up things, but I think it went as per our plan. But so I would say that, I mean, I had nothing in my mind that I would say that it was something that we kind of suffered from. Even the pre-production stage, thanks to God, I mean, the people that I worked with, the writers, Nina and Josh, they were like well prepared, like very, very well prepared. They have the script ready, and they're open for, you know, changes, and they have already locations in their mind. They already have props already, like done a lot of huge part of pre-production. This is actually not their job, but they've done it already just because of the passion of the project, and that makes our process during production, I would say, easier. And yeah, I mean, that's it. Just much that. I mean,
Yeah, right. The same question.
Yeah, I think for Carnival it was probably like locations and time constraints were the biggest issues. Because we had a limited time to film like the main bulk of it at Antwerp Mansions. I don't know if any of you guys recognise it. Yeah, it's a very popular place to film, so I've heard, in Manchester. And it's just like the like booking slots we had were just like a bit difficult to work around, and it caused some issues. It was a bit of a thorn in the side of our production. And Goose Street Graveyards as well. It was difficult to film there as well. And we also lost some of the footage there. It wasn't really usable, and we couldn't go back and film more. So again, you know, it was pretty difficult. But I think we overcame it pretty well. And we mitigated the issues, so it wasn't too bad.
Well, I mean, I suppose with the nature of doing the nature sort of documentary, when you know you can't always plan for things like, you know, reindeers come along or nature or sound or things like this, but I mean, maybe it was like editing it. I mean, watching it now, there was maybe some bits I think, oh, maybe I'd trim that, do a couple of little bits, even though in a sense a lot of it, as I said, was like first take, that was like part of the aesthetic. But I mean, you can't go back. I mean, I will go back at some point to Lapland to reshoot, but it's not quite as easy as that. But I mean, you know, editing it, you know, doing it, all of it yourself. I mean, you know, when there's no team, maybe that's like the thing that's, you know, the most challenging part, I suppose.
What was your challenging part?
It was mostly a one-person thing. I had one of my friends who was in it, and as well as me, so I had to do camera, lighting, as well as acting it. So like, it was tricky, particularly in the park area, because it was just me and a stand. My other friend wasn't there, so I had to, like, how many times go back and forth to make sure I kind of got the right framing. And I didn't want to like video it and then like find the right frame. I wanted to get it pretty precise in terms of what I wanted to do. So I guess that would be the most technically challenging aspect of it.
Well, that sounds like you were doing everything in one-man band there. So you did really well just doing that by yourself. So yeah, I would say that would be your challenging point, to be honest. What about you?
Yeah, I was also supposed to make mine on my own, but you know, I ended up getting a bit of help from people, like the camera and the editing and stuff. But I'd say the most challenging part was probably the vulnerability of it. With it being a personal film, you know, like sharing some parts of myself, which I typically wouldn't. It was quite a challenge, especially then, you know, showing it to loads of people. But I guess it's been alright. Yeah.
I think the best part is actually when you show your vulnerability, you can open up more, you can be yourself, expressing it more, and yes, you feel like should I have said that or should I have done that? But at the end of the day, we're all in the room, we're all in the boat that we've gone, oh my god, why did I say that? Oh my god, why did I do this? But that's what makes us a great storytellers, great writers, great producers, telling each other that and just being one together. Like, people are saying this industry is dying. I don't think so. Like, we've got this. Like, we can do this. So be more open and not letting, let's say, AI take over, which it was taken out the vulnerability that we still have. So continue doing that. And my next question is, what is your favourite scene or line from the films that you created?
My favorite scene, I would say the one with when they were picking up the flowers from the floor, from the ground. Just because this is like an experimental film as a genre, and they were actually performers, like theater performers, not like an actor. So I kind of felt like the message that reflects from their movement, the way they pick up the flowers and kind of like deliver it or like hand it over to the next person above and carry on. They're collecting the people, or like the flower, which is reflect to immigrant that have been dropped or let down by certain maybe society, around the world. That's again, it's applicable to countries around the world. I feel that's most favorite scene that kind of like reflects the most of the idea, and that's what I probably is why I feel.
You know, I nearly cried when that. I was like, "Don't you cry now? You don't want to ruin your mascara." So yeah, it was very sentimental, and I just put down perfect when I saw that. So that was just true to everything. So yeah, thank you for that.
No, I appreciate it.
Okay, you.
Oh, it's a difficult question actually. I'm not sure, but I think if I had to pick one, it would probably be you know, when she goes in and then there's the first character. It's the second one, the one after that, when she goes up the stairs and it does the like whip pan like that to the left, and then the guy just like scuttles off along into the corner. I think that's probably my favourite one. I just think like with like slasher films like that, you don't really want to be like high octane, like 100%, like, you know, crazy camera moves all the time. You want to like have tension and give things space to breathe. So I just thought the moments leading up to that whip pan where it's like it has like the sharp violin and then the turn, it's really, really scary. I think that's probably the most, like, I'm proud of that shot the most, I think, out of all of them. So I'd probably pick that scene for me.
Okay, well I would have picked the comedy aspect because I thought that was quite funny how he got it from the, like, passing it on to the other clown, the knife, and I thought that's clever. That was really good and comedic as well as being serious, and quite a lot of films don't do that. So you've managed to do that very extremely well as well to show that. So thank you.
I mean, it's always interesting when you see reindeer that come into our human territory or the world, you know, to get away from mosquitoes or to look for food, and so, you know, just when it's like a positive, happy accident, you know, that you find them when they're around, and then everyone gets super excited, people all different ages, you know, everyone gets excited, or the reindeers come onto the land. So, you know, probably that scene. I mean, I really like the sunset. I mean, I like the scene where I managed to say nature, I think 5 times in 7 words or something as well, but well, I mean, it was, you know, carbon and nature, it's very important, you know.
It really is. Yeah. What about you? What about your...
I guess it'd be well, I guess it'd be like the photo, where I was under a massive tree, and it was quite like a wide shot, extreme wide, and it always reminded me of like David Lean, like maybe that's bragging or not, whatever, but I was like, oh, that's nice, that's really nice, especially because I couldn't really plan it; it just kind of had naturally happened. It was really nice, so I think that's the part I'm most happy with.
Probably the last scene. It was just like archive footage from my childhood. I mean, it was like probably the easiest part to me. I couldn't have to film anything or do anything like that. I kind of just got a load of my childhood footage and put it over. But it's probably the part that, you know, I'm watching it and I even start choking on myself.
Yeah, I was also quite near enough on yours. I was like, oh my god, I'm too like emotional with all these films coming. I was like, oh, you're making me cry. What are you doing to me? But like, it was good that you all showed that side again, the vulnerability, and how it can just be making you a great start of a film producer, director, and stuff like that. So it's really good. My last question is, what have you got next coming up? What's in the pipeline? What's next on our screens? What we're gonna see more of?
For me, I'm currently working on a feature horror. We are currently shooting it. This week we're finishing production on Friday. So that's, my role there is different from here. So I'm camera operator. Mainly I'm in the camera department, but directing it's something that I feel like I still like have a passion about it. So I'm passionate in directing, and in camera work, that's what we see. Like I would see it like as my career at the moment. But so yeah, feature horror that's probably coming. Hopefully, I mean, soon. I mean,
Isn't
another one that we already done, which is recently actually. Sorry to not interrupt you, but
no.
it's another horror. I don't know why people just go for them. No, horror sci-fi. It's from the 48-hour challenge that we done last week. So it's going to be screened on the 30th of this month on View Paintworks.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Write that down, people. We need to write that down.
Yeah.
You.
So
Okay.
that's probably the two projects that I've done recently.
Okay, I can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually go and see
Yeah.
that. You?
Well, funnily enough, I'm also hoping to be doing like a feature horror as well for my next year. But the way it works is like you get film festivals, and I think me and my friend hopefully want to have our own stall and see if anyone's interested in being, you know, like camera operators or editors or whatever it is for our film. But to be honest, I'm not too sure what it's going to be. Just that it's going to be a horror. It's hopefully feature length. So yeah, we get the first time to plan it and the second time to film it. So it will be probably next year that it'll be out. But that's the only thing that I've got in mind at the moment. So it's still kind of in the like, you know, figuring things out period.
Well, I can't wait to see
Thank
another
you very
horror
much.
one as well after yours, obviously. And you?
Well, I'm working on a project called Fake News, which we filmed like 11 minutes of, and that showed on festivals, and then the actor said, can we do more? And then it was part of a longer script, so we filmed a bit more and then a bit more, and so it's sort of like an anthology, and the pieces will all go together, and that will go over feature length, or whether we release it like that or whether we do it as a series of maybe like micro shorts or vertical films. It's still in the consideration. I mean, but yeah, we've got quite a lot of filmed, and then we're going to do a bit more. And some of it has got horror elements. There is like a horror element / hallucination scene where there is that in there. And in terms of like the documentaries, that's been worked on. We've shot quite a lot of that over the last shoot filming about once a month over the last 6 months. So we've got quite a lot shot, and that's comedy drama and with a bit of horror. And then the documentary, the next one's going to be showing around Lapland lakes, I think. So we did like doing ice fishing, or then in the summer, then it's completely different, because you're going from like -30 to like +30 temperatures, or maybe even -35 it was one day. So you got a real contrast with the temperatures as well, and the environment and things like that. So, and I had a tremendous guide that helped me with that as well. So.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. What's coming up next?
It's like kind of a semi-autobiographical film about a short film about two siblings, and they're kind of drifting apart because the father favours one of them over the other, and it kind of fragments their relationship. Yeah. Looking for a producer and some funding hopefully as well, so get that done.
Yes. It's good.
Nothing planned. I'm just trying to finish uni.
Okay. Have you thought about doing 48 hours films? Because this is the perfect time because you've got equipment from uni, so I would suggest do that. Just to help you guys. I don't know what else, like GoFundMe, or like have you gone to like, I don't know what they teach you at uni because I never went. So what else you can do, and just do some short films with your friends. That's what I would say. Like that's what helps the person that went to Salford University as well. So
There's a big third year film that we're supposed to do. You can pitch a film for it. I didn't pitch one this year because I was a bit scared and I couldn't think of anything.
Oh no.
But I'm gonna focus on the summer and trying to like make a script with my girlfriend, and we're gonna pitch it together, hopefully, and hopefully get the film made. And then I don't know, after uni, I've never worked on a film set, so that's the first step, I think. Just get on a film set.
Start with, I don't know if you are doing still work experience because I'm quite old now. So work experience. So the person that went to Salford University had to do shadowing for the third year, I don't know if you're still doing that, where you have to go to like Coronation Street or like something like that to like shadow the director and the producers, stuff like that. So I don't know, but try do that, reach out, network, you're doing the right thing, coming here, doing that, so
Well, I'd love
keep
to work
doing.
on Coronation Street. I'm a big fan.
Just go look at end of credits. I would also suggest for everyone end of credits to look at, and then that's where you get that, and that's how I started. By the person I went to Suffolk University helped me by looking at end of credits. The producers, quite a lot of them, they said, "Why? How have you got this? Like, how did you get my email?" Just pester them. That's a great way, and that's where got me today. So, just pester, look at the credits, stay for them, because your names can be on there. And this will drum in nicely to the audience. What would you like to know? Or have questions, burning questions? Yes.
I've got some questions and some words of appreciation. Mo.
Yep.
Have you seen Midsommar? Because I saw a little bit of that in there, and I was like, ooh, that's really intriguing. Have you
Midsommar?
seen it? Yeah.
Midsummer Murders.
No, Midsommar.
Right, that was
It
me.
was really good cult horror.
Probably not.
Not cult film. I mean cult, like the genre.
Yeah.
Cult is. Check it. The way you have the kind of like subtle movements of the flowers, kind of like swaying.
Yeah.
You'll like
sound
Midsommar.
okay.
So yeah, good direction. To the Salford guys, I'm an alumni. And back when I was there, man, film was super hard, but also at the same time, the bar has been lifted high, really high. So I'm really proud of you guys.
Oh, thank you.
I hated uni, by the way. So yeah, so really, you guys, I'm really proud of you. You're doing the Salford name good. Rich, your film, are you doing any more kind of like, well, you say you're going to Lapland, aren't you? Is it Lapland?
Yes,
Yeah?
finished
So
that
good.
plant.
Glad there's more green and environment films coming out, so it'll be good to see what you're doing next with that, yeah? And then the one with was it Scruff? Was that what it's called? Yeah? Yeah, how did you go from like really vulnerable, really innocent childhood to like very dark at the end? That's intriguing. Are you okay?
I don't really have an answer for that.
I'm alright, I'm just it's just making sure you're okay, man.
Oh, I'm great.
Yeah, otherwise, you want to go onto a film set?
Yeah,
I
I
like
really
it. Yeah. Cool, that was it.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else? Yeah.
The carnival director, sorry I didn't get your name.
That's Matt.
Matt, yeah. Have you seen Obsession?
I'm actually seeing it tomorrow with my mates.
I went last night and there's one moment in the bit where she scurries off in the corner in the whip pan, and it put in my mind one of the scenes from Obsession, which
I'm looking
I barely
forward to
slept
it.
last night with it. But you watch Obsession because you'll love it.
Absolutely, yeah. Thank you.
Anyone else?
You said that you've got a semi-autobiographical film. Who does your dad prefer?
Me?
Yeah. Not what I would have expected.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's what makes it interesting, to be fair.
Consider me intrigued.
Yeah, I thought Blood Brothers at first, but then it was like, oh wait, no, it's not Blood Brothers thing, because then you have to do like the copyright stuff. I was like, oh no, it'd be like that. And yours reminded me a bit of Shakespeare as well. I've got to say, it did give me those Shakespeare vibes. And any more questions or no?
I really like the music choice for your film. Sigur Rós is a beautiful artist. Really good.
I mean, to give a credit, I mean, it was the writer's kind of contribution to the music, so that's
Beautiful.
I mean, even in directing, I would say they contribute a lot, and they were accepting also some contribution from my side for the script and for the directing itself. So, but yeah, for the music, I would say like 100% that they were like, we need this music.
It really fit.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Richard.
Thank you all. Is that all for the questions? Anyone else?
Did you get them? Did you contact them?
Who?
Sugar Loss.
Well, I contacted them. They for student project. They're okay.
Like educational license.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the
For
company,
the student project, they can use their music free. But if it's like commercial or like things that more than student project that you need more like advanced license, I would say.
No, that's what I was thinking. I just was curious.
Yeah.
Have they seen the film? Maybe send it to them. Send it to their Instagram or something. See if they share it. Maybe that's.
No, this is the thing because I've tried to message them. They don't reply because I want to put it into like a bit like bigger, platforms, but they don't reply.
Okay, thank you so much everyone for joining me.
I'd like to thank everybody again. Great film from everybody. Thanks to Asad for doing the first Q&A. And thank you to Nicky.
Thank you.
Thank you, John. Thank you.
Maybe we'll see you in the autumn.